Bob, when Donald Devet was growing up, he spent a lot of time playing with puppets. He still plays with puppets, but in a little different manner. Devet, along with partner Drew Allison, owns Gray Seal Productions. They make, perform, and write scripts exclusively for puppets.
My name is Venom.
Well,
You've seen me, of course, before.
no.
You haven't?
No. I've never met you before.
Oh, that's right. The show is not opened. Forgive me.
Puppeteer Donald Devet says making puppets come alive is a pleasure, but it's not all fun and games.
People say, what do? And you say puppets, and they say, oh, it must be fun. Well, it is fun. That's a part of it. But I think that's all they see is it must be fun to play with puppets all day. But there's so much more involved. It's a business.
Devet's had a long, loving relationship with puppets for 17 years now, but only last year did he decide to go into the business full-time. In addition to performances for kids, and surprisingly for adults, puppets can make a dull corporate presentation like this
IRA, you'll say.
come alive.
A puppeteer looks beyond what has been written. There are very few good puppet plays, by the way. And you have to create your own stories. You either have to adapt something that's been done or come up with entirely new ideas, which we've done both of.
Gray Seal tours up and down the East Coast, and it's a profit-making business. Devet says there are satisfying moments to being able to do what you like best for a living.
When I can put a puppet on and make it seem real to myself, then that's the real fascination. I think that's the real draw of puppets. It's even a bigger draw, I think, than television in a way, because of making something inanimate come alive, it's a magic.
Kathy, guess what? I'm getting a lot of good things for Christmas. I doubt that, Donnie. You've been super bad. Oh, yeah? Well, nobody knows about it. Mom and Dad don't know about it, do they? What, they do? I told them. I told them you were rotten.
While puppeteers have their favorites, so do the audiences.
We have a show coming up in January at the Children's Theater called The Monster Show. It hasn't opened yet, but it's already sold out, and there are extra bookings. I think kids just love monsters.
Inside Devet's tiny workshop lie hundreds of puppets, including the materials to make them from scratch. Most of these are made from polyfoam, and they're held together with glue sticks. The more elaborate your imagination, the more creative the puppet. This little baby doesn't look too difficult to make, and she's adorable, right?